Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video I'm going to be showing you two methods on how to turn your beaded bags from a terrible squishy bag, a weak bag, I don't know how else to call it, but you guys know I hate weak and wobbly beaded bags. I'm going to show you guys how to enforce it and make it stronger. So I'm going to be showing two methods. Okay, so our first method is using just fishing line, and you're going to insert your fishing line in this format that I show in the video, in the zigzag format, left upward, left or right upward. But here in the video it is right upward, right upward, right upward. So your fishing line is only going in a zigzag manner. So you're going to use this method to go all over. For the second method, so this is how method one looks like. I know I did not show the complete to work this, and this is what I'm going to be showing you guys. But basically that is how method one. You're simply going on a straight line. So you just use only the fishing line, and you move in a zigzag manner. None of your fishing line is supposed to show in between the holes of your beaded bag, because that's not going to make it complete. A smaller bead, a bead that can fit into these holes that you see right there. So you go ahead and look for beads that could fit into those holes right there on whatever project that you're doing. Look for tiny beads that could fit into those holes like you just see me do. I've inserted gold bead here, and I'm inserting another gold bead on this other side, and I'm going to move it to the next bead. I would hope that's making sense. If it's not, just continue watching the video, and you're basically going to do this particular method all through the bag. This is just moving in a straight line. Just move in a straight line and you're inserting an extra bead. So I did this tutorial because I've been having questions on how to make it stronger. Basically, how to make your beaded bag stronger is by going all over it again. So this first method is going all over your beaded work or your beaded bag with the fishing line and an extra bead. Okay, so these are the two methods which are going to help you to adjust your beaded bags to make them look strong and firm. But let's look into the reason why your beaded bag is looking wobbly, squishy, and it can't have any structure. Okay, so one of the first reasons I have is using beads with bigger holes and a smaller fishing line. Now when you use a very tiny fishing line for a bead that has a bigger hole, you are basically telling that beaded bag not to have any structure. Like, it's going to be falling. Even when you're making it, you are seeing that the structure of the bag that you want it to form is not going to come out. So I decided to use this bag because I used the same method. I believe I used a 0.8, was it 0.8 or 0.6 fishing line for this, and it wasn't enough. So I decided to just make this video out of it so you guys can understand and not do this. So make sure that you find an appropriate fishing line for your beaded bag. For example, if you're having 10mm beads, I'll advise you to use from a 0.70 fishing line. That's going to help your bag to be strong. A 0.60 is fine, but it's not going to be as strong. Okay, if you're using, I believe I used these were either 14 or 16mm for this beaded bag, so go ahead and use a 0.90 fishing line for this, so that your bag is going to have an overall nice structure and firmness. And the second reason I have for having wobbly or squishy or no structure at all beaded bags is you not pulling your beaded bags. Like when you get to that point where you need to interlock your fishing lines, please make sure you pull them so hard. When you pull at that stage, know that you're strengthening the beads that are like one or two ways behind. Like if you've done three circle of beads and you're pulling at that third place, you're enforcing the second and the first of your work. I don't know if that made sense. So basically make sure you always pull your work. I always say this in most of my videos. And yeah, so this is how the bag looks after everything. You can see it has a structure now. It's not looking squishy anymore. Yeah, so that's basically it for this tutorial. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.